Ep5. Uh, the last episode, um, I remember that I I don't know the facts exactly, but I know that I saw a shadow or part of a wood. How can I say that? Shadow. It's okay. A shadow, and this shadow was responsible to kill the priest, right? Yes, but yes, yes, that's it. I went to the future. It's okay, and I saw there exactly the moment when the priest was killed by the shadow, and I was talking to him that I was able to see what happened. Uh, and I think no, I think no. We have okay. So I say, in the future, in that alternative reality, I have known nothing about you. And when I met you, it was too late. When I discovered about the priest and the church, I followed the clues and I reached it. And then I found you, fallen in the entrance of the church, with a knife in your chest, and I just was able to see a shadow of something leaving the place. At that moment, you were only able to say that things to me. Mm, yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
I forgot to take off. I think now I'm all this time I was mute. But
on
on the live,
the
yeah,
video.
yeah. Oh shit! Damn it! See, they're like what we were talking about. You know, we fuck
Shit's
up
happen.
and yeah, but that's okay. You well at least you you summarized right what
Yeah,
you know the summary of last episode. At least people could hear right. Um, Well, continuing, I'm not gonna go all over again. You know, we last episode we already talked about these things, right? So if
yeah,
everyone wants to watch, so here, demonstrative. Okay, so we talk about this evocative phrases like catch a glimpse or spot a silhouette. Okay, better than shadow, right? They show high level. All right, so these were the things we talked about in your writing. So you told the priest about his death, right? So let's
yes.
see the outcome.
Okay. As the description of the knife leaving his chest leaves your lips, the priest's hand begins to tremble violently. Violently, it's correct?
Violently, uh-huh.
Violently, okay. The blackened piece of bread slips from his long, pale fingers, dropping onto the dusty rug between you with a soft, hollow
Thud.
thud.
Thud, yeah.
Thud, okay. Uh, what does it means?
A thud.
Hollow thud. Yeah.
Thud is like the sound of something I call like a boom, thud.
Mm,
You know, with a hollow thud. It's the sound it makes as it falls,
right.
right?
Okay. He reaches up.
Reaches up.
He reaches well up. His spindly,
Spindly. Uh-huh.
his spindly fingers clawing instinctively at his own chest, right over his heart, as if checking to see if the blade is already there. A strange, rattling gasp escapes his throat.
His throat.
Rattling gasp. I think that I should know this, but I do not remember.
So to rattle, like, have you ever heard? Do you know what a rattlesnake is?
Like uh, a silent sound, but
No. A rattlesnake is a cascavel,
yeah,
and the
but the
cascavel they have
sound.
that rattle, like
Oh, okay.
chacoalho.
Okay, is the in his tail, right?
Yeah, and its tail. Yeah,
In its tail.
yeah. So a strange rattling gas escapes his throat. So his
Okay.
throat, it's kind of rattling, probably because it has goop, pigarro,
Mhm.
you know, in his throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Falling
Is there
at okay.
no? Oh, is there anything else?
Uh, it's just spindly fingers. What it does that means?
So thinking
Yeah,
about the the priest, right? What is he? What is he? What do you
he's
think? If you think about how it had described him before, he's kind of spindly, right? the 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 priest is not only his fingers, but he's kind of spindly.
like an old guy, curved, something like this.
Long, thin,
Okay.
fragile,
Mm, great.
long and thin, right? Skinny, right? He doesn't have a lot of meat on him,
Okay.
right? Rattling gas. So
Now, falling at the entrance, he whispers, his milky eyes darting frantically toward the hallway behind you. A shadow leaving. No, no, no. He promised me more time. The broadcaster promised the signal wouldn't
The
reach
not the he promised
the signal
no
or
the signal.
signal.
Yeah, sometimes there's sign, but this is signal.
Signal, okay.
Yeah.
The broadcaster promised the signal wouldn't reach this parish yet.
Okay,
Um,
what the hell is he talking about? What?
yeah. He looks down at you, a terrifying mix of dread and sudden reference twisting
Reverence.
his reverence.
Reverend. No, not. Remember, the R doesn't make an H sound. Like, this is hallway. This is
Okay.
reverence.
Reverence. Oh, I need to put this curve on the R.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because then
okay.
if you reverence, because that's the R sound like Rodrigo,
Mm-hmm.
Roraima, but that is the hallway.
Oh, okay.
His,
Reverence.
he, right? Height,
Okay.
but reverence.
Okay. Mix of dread and sudden reverence, twisting his hidden features. I don't know if I understood this phrase. A terrified mix
He
of
looks
dread.
down at you, a terrifying mix of dread and sudden reverence, twisting his hidden feature. Because, first of all, his hidden features, right? We can't really see his face, right? Where's the?
Features is
Oh yeah,
the
here. Yeah,
the.
because his face is hidden, right? It's all bandaged up like a
Mm.
mummy, right?
But you can use the features like the face characteristics or something like this.
Yeah, yeah. It could be his
Yeah.
feet, his face. It can also be,
Mhm.
you know,
Okay.
his appearance, right?
Okay. And reverence is the meaning of we have in Portuguese, reverência or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You're treating something, with high level, right? So
Mm.
he looks down at you, a terrifying mix of dread, which is fear, right? Very intense fear, a mix of dread, and sudden reverence. So a mix of these two things, twisting his hidden features, so you can, even though you can't exactly see his face,
Mhm.
right, because of the bandages his face is wrapped in, right? You you can still notice the dread and the reverence.
Okay. So he drops to his knees, making him slightly closer to your height. Thought his
No,
long
not thought. Thought, if there
though
was a T
though
at the end, it would be
yeah
thought. This is
though
though.
though right.
Yeah.
Um, okay, though his long limbs still bend like those of a spider. He pushes the blackened bread toward you bare feet.
Not you.
Your bare feet.
Yes.
Right. Eat. He hisses,
Nope, he
hisses,
hisses.
hisses. What does hisses means?
Hiss could be like to, like a cat go
Okay,
to hit,
eat.
or
Like
to hiss, but eat. Probably something
yeah,
like that. Eat.
he hisses. His voice a frantic whisper.
Yeah, you see, because eat. Eat,
Okay.
little bird.
Eat, little bird. You have the sight. You have the sight. The man who brought you to me in that box. His name was the ferryman. He brought you from a place where the water meets the sky, but he didn't leave you because he wanted to save you. He left you because your hunger terrified him. Your hunger terrified him. Okay.
Yeah.
The the priest grabs a heavy brass key from his belt and presses it into your hand. It's freezing
It
cold.
is.
It is freezing cold. He was giving to me the key, right?
Yeah, yeah. He was giving you a key. That's right.
Take the key to the crypt downstairs. The entrance is behind the altar. If am to bleed, then the records of the orphanage must not burn with me. Find the ledger marked with the eye. It tells where the ferryman took the others.
The others. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a sort. It's kind of remember. We have to remember this is like a surreal story. We
Uh,
we
but maybe I have siblings.
siblings. Oh, that's right, right. Because it was an orphanage, right? Where are the other children, right?
Uh,
Okay, that makes sense.
God. Suddenly, the half candle on his desk flickers and dies, plunging the room into near total darkness. From the far end of the hallway, the sound of slow, heavy footsteps begins. Thump, thump,
Thump,
thump, thump.
thump.
Okay. Something is walking down the corridor and is dragging something metallic behind it. What does it do?
What does six do? Very good, very good. So you know what to do, right? Oh yeah,
Just to
there's a new thing that I'm doing. A
mm,
new rule for while you're writing. So there's not a lot of for so there won't be a lot of silence while you're writing, right?
great.
So what I will do is you have until I'm going to read the text again. But don't worry, I'll turn off the microphone so I won't distract you while you're writing
No
what
problem.
you do. But you have until I finish reading to write, right?
Okay.
To write
Uh,
what you do and what you say. Yeah.
okay. Just to confirm the last part, I received the key, right? And now
Take the key
I'm
down to the crypts. Yeah, he's giving it to you, right? So and I
some
don't know if you
instruction.
have the key, but you can. Yeah, basically, yeah. You can say you get it, but or you can consider, right? So something's walking down the corridor, right? So he's telling you, take a key to the crypt downstairs. The entrance is behind the altar. If I am to bleed, then the records of the orphanage must not burn with me. Find the ledger marked with the eye. It tells where the ferryman took the others.
Okay.
Okay? Well, well. So I will. So you may begin writing what you do and say, and I will read the outcome here again.
Great.
So, as the description of the knife leaving his chest leaves your lips, the priest's hand begins to tremble violently. The blackened piece of bread slips from his long, pale fingers, dropping onto the dusty rug between you with a soft, hollow thud. He reaches up, his spindly fingers clawing instinctively at his own chest, right over his heart, as if checking to see if the blade is already there. A strange, rattling gasp escapes his throat. Fallen at the entrance, he whispers, his milky eyes darting frantically toward the hallway behind you. Shadow leaving. No, no. He promised me more time. The broadcaster promised the signal wouldn't reach this parish yet. He looks down at you, a terrifying mix of dread and sudden reverence twisting his hidden features. He drops to his knees, making him slightly closer to your height, though his long limbs still bend like those of a spider. He pushes the blackened bread toward your bare feet. Eat, He hisses, his voice a frantic whisper. Eat, little bird. You have the sight. The man who brought you to me in that box. His name was the ferryman. He brought you from a place where the water meets the sky. But he didn't leave you because he wanted to save you. He left you because your hunger terrified him. The priest grabs a heavy brass key from his belt and presses it into your hand. It is freezing cold. Take the key to the crypt downstairs. The entrance is behind the altar. If I am to bleed, then the records of the orphanage must not burn with me. Find the ledger marked with the eye. It tells where the ferryman took the others. Suddenly, the heavy candle on his desk flickers and dies, plunging the room into near total darkness. From the far end of the hallway, the sound of slow, heavy footsteps begins. Thud, thump, thump. Something is walking down the corridor, and it is dragging something metallic behind it. What does six do? All right. So, what does six do?
Right, I send it to you.
Okay. Okay, let me get it here.
I, oh, I heard. I'm
What?
thinking heard. It's okay.
We will see.
Okay,
Remember, if you know how to fix it or don't know how to fix it, we shall see later. But
great.
read what you have written.
Okay, so I heard those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I grabbed the key from the priest's hand and I started to walk into the church, trying to get to the stairs that lead to the crypt.
Okay, so is there anything you'd like to change?
I'm thinking now if the lead should I use S at the end, right? The
Where?
stairs that leads to the crypt. The last phrase.
So the stairs that lead or leads to the crypt. You think there should be an S there? Why do you
Um,
think there should be an S there?
because it's a third person, right? The stairs, or or I can understand this like a plural.
That's a good
I'm
question.
I'm down.
That's a good question. What do you think?
In Portuguese, I would say escada, but in English we use stairs, right? So
Yeah,
maybe it's a plural. So because it's a lot of stairs, so I will keep the
you'll
lead
keep
to the
lead.
crypt. Yeah,
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's see.
right. Um, here
So,
I think is the best. Uh, is the first.
oh, wait, okay. So, the dragging sound in the corridor grows louder as you slip away into the dark. Let's see how well your stealth holds up on this next grammar roll. So, grammar roll, the flight to the crypt. Analyzing your sentence, I heard those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I grabbed the key. Okay, so let's not read what it is because I think it's giving spoilers. Let's pay attention to this part.
Yes.
A.
Um,
I hear those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I grab the key. I heard those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I grabbed the key. I am hearing those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I am grabbing the key. I have heard those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I have grabbed the key.
Mm, A is the. I'll go with A.
You'll go with
Herding is the password, so I shouldn't use A.
okay.
Herd.
Yeah, to what we're saying here, to keep your story consistently in the immediate active present tense, how should it be? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of giving you the answer there, but you chose it, so that's right. So, two, analyzing your sentence. And I start to walk into the church trying to get to the stairs. To make your escape sound more urgent and less casual than start to walk, which verb combination adds the best dramatic tension?
Okay.
And I begin strolling into the church, attempting to reach the stairs. And I bolt into the church, scrambling to reach the stairs. And I move into the church, walking to go to the stairs. And I am running into the church, trying to getting to the stairs.
Mm, maybe D. Uh,
Are you sure? He didn't sound so sure.
yeah, I'm in doubt, but I'll go with D
Okay.
because of the sense of urgency, maybe.
Okay. Three. Regarding the item on the floor. In the previous scene, your character's overwhelming, intense hunger was emphasized. You grabbed the key, but you left the blackened piece of bread on the floor.
Mhm.
Yeah, that it's paying attention
Yeah.
right to the logic of things. What is the correct grammatical way to express this missed opportunity using a modal verb?
Okay.
Mix must have eat the bread before she left. She could have taken the bread, but fear made her leave it behind. Six should have eaten the bread because she was hungry. Six would took the bread if she wasn't scared. So, what is the correct grammatical way to express this missed opportunity using a modal verb?
Mm, well, this one is a tricky one. I think A is not a good an option. C is not too. B, I think it's for me is the best, maybe.
Six could have taken the bread, but her fear made her leave it behind. B. Okay, we have
Mm.
four. Regarding the darkness, the candle died, plunging the area into near total darkness. Which preposition correctly describes how six navigates through the pitch black environment? I feel my way across the darkness. I feel my way on the darkness. I feel my way through the darkness. I feel my way at the darkness.
These options, I think that C is the best. So my
C.
way.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah,
Let's see.
this part I wasn't wrote, right?
What?
It wasn't me that wrote this part,
No,
but
no, yeah, yeah. No, it made some extra grammar rules.
okay, great.
Yeah, it made some extra things. Which, why not?
Yeah,
Right?
cool.
Why not? Let me just see some things. Yeah. The consistency. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, so the scraping sound of metal against stone echoes loudly behind you as you dash out of the room. Let's see how your grammar rules turn out. Turned out for this narrow escape. Result: you got critical success, a partial failure, a critical
Mm.
success, and a critical success. Well, so I guess that's pretty good. So one, A, great catch. Changing heard to hear perfectly fixes the tense shift and keeps the narrative locked in the immediate present tense. Yes, because RPGs, right? We tell them in the present tense. Why do we use the present tense for an RPG, for a story in this style, an RPG style story? Why the present tense?
Because we are living the story now, right now, right?
Yeah. It's not a memory. It's not like something that happened once upon a time,
Yeah,
right? It's not a memory. The present moment needs to happen for the story to continue, right? You need to act, you need to do something for the story to continue. So that's why usually it's in the present tense. So, and you need to keep it consistent, right? Because you had written before, I heard, but then I grab, right? I heard those footsteps, and with a mix of anger and fear, I grab present,
yeah.
right? And I start present, right? Yeah. D, that was a partial failure. While running captures the speed, the phrase like what you're trying, we were saying, trying to getting is a grammatical error.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to getting
Was I don't see that part in the
after the infinitive
answer.
particle. Two, we must use the base form of the verb to get, to go, to see. Sometimes it's when is there an ing after two? Do you know there are occasions where I do to getting, to doing, to seeing.
Mhm.
Do you know? If I have like if I'm saying I am used to getting, I am used to. Tô
Mm,
acostumado a fazer. Then to getting, I am used to getting. I am used to doing. All right, but this isn't the
oh,
case.
yeah,
If that isn't the case, right, then after to get, option B, to bolt, scrambling. Those are good words. Yeah, it would have been the critical success for maximum dramatic tension. Yeah, right? I bolt into the church like you as fast as you can, scrambling to reach the scare. Scrambling, imagine, kind of running and kind of desperate running,
and
right?
both. What does both means in this context? Oh, too
Like a
fast.
bolt, like a thunderbolt, like bolt.
Okay,
You
okay.
know, what was the thing that he would do, right? Remember
Yeah,
Bolt, the
Usain Bolt.
runner?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
because Bolt would bolt. Bolt bolted. Yeah. So
Great.
yeah, this would be bolt scrambling. That would be the best option B. Here, your 3B, that was a critical success. You perfectly used the past model could have taken to express a past possibility that didn't happen.
Mhm.
Poderia ter pegado, right? But you didn't
Yeah.
get the bread.
Yeah.
You totally forgot the bread. Well, but that's part of RPG games, right? Things happen.
Choices.
And when you have a limited time for writing and to thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what was missing in this activity. Kind of trying to think fast as you write. And so pure good mistakes can come out, the interesting mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And to practice the fluency of thinking fast in English, which is an important thing, right, for your fluency. So could have taken. Here, 4 was also critical success, spot on. We always move through darkness, through tunnels, or through the fog because it surrounds us completely,
Great.
right? So, grammar, explanation, tense consistency. When writing a story in the present tense, all consecutive actions should match. I hear the
Yeah.
footsteps, I grab the key. Accidentally slipping into the past tense, heard, breaks the illusion of immediate action. Initiatives. The pattern is to plus base, trying to get, trying to start, or start to walk. We only use to plus ing in a specific phrasal expression, like look forward to meeting. Okay, this is another example
Mhm.
of, right. I look forward to meeting you.
Okay.
I look forward to doing something. That's another example. Or like I said, I am used to doing, right? It's
Okay.
another
And
example.
Matthew, it's just it's a rule for I don't know, it's a
Is it a,
coincidence, but both the op, the forms are not in present uh, tense, right?
what do you mean? What's not in the present tense?
Because I use it to, it's something in
No,
the
I
past.
am used to. Not I used to. If I say
No,
I
yeah.
used to, that's past.
Okay.
Eu fazia algo que não faço mais. I used
Ah,
to, right?
okay.
When I was a child, I used to be afraid of the dark,
Mm,
right?
okay.
I'm not afraid of the dark anymore, but I used to be,
Okay.
right? I am. That's different. You see, I am. There's the verb to be. I am used to. It's like it means I am accustomed to. I am
Mm,
used to doing. I am accustomed to doing.
okay, great.
Right? Cool. Very good. Very good. Um. So yeah, to meetings. That's so. This is another example, right?
Yeah.
To look forward to doing something. Yeah. So past models of possibility could have plus past participle is the best structure to show that someone had the ability or opportunity to do something in the past but didn't do it. You could have eaten the bread, but you didn't eat the bread. You didn't care about the bread, you know.
Yeah.
But it wasn't very appetizing the way they talked about it.
Yeah, the bread is not so
Didn't
tasty.
sound, yeah. It was a old, hard,
Yeah.
moldy piece of bread. You know.
I can use it like a weapon, maybe.
Yeah,
Not
you could have gotten, yeah, to throw it at whatever is coming, right? Well, very good, very good. Well, the outcome. Let's go.
your small hands squeeze the freezing brass key tight as you bolt from the study. Because you are sprinting blindly into the blackness, your shoulder clips the edge of the doorway, sending a sharp jolt of pain through your arm. But panic keeps you moving. You leave the blackened bread sitting on the rug behind you. Just to confirm, rug is the correct way, right?
Rug,
Not
rug.
hug.
Not
Rug.
hug, yeah,
Okay,
rug.
right.
Hug, then it'll be a different word. That's another reason why we should be careful with the R and
Yeah.
H words, because you can change the word completely.
Yes, exactly.
Hug is abraço.
Yeah.
Rug is the tapete.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So the rug behind you. Your stomach screams in protest, twisting with a sharp,
With
agonizing with a sharp.
no, not chart. Sharp is like
No.
ch, like chalk. This is
Okay, sharp,
sharp. Yeah.
sharp. Mm. It's so how can I say minimal difference, but
Yeah, there's a little that makes a it's a little detail that makes a big difference.
yes, twisting with a sharp, agonizing hunger pang. But the sound from the hallway overrides your appetite. Behind you, a horrific, horrific tearing noise
Not
cuts
tearing. Tear, yeah,
tearing.
tearing exists. My tearing is like lagrimejando, because like tear, tear, tear is lagrima.
Mhm.
But this is another word. This is tearing, from
Yeah.
tear. Rasgando.
Okay. Um, okay. But in this part, it's difficult to identify what
Identify.
should I pronounce because I need to the next word to understand the context.
Uh, yeah, noise. Yeah, a horrific. Yeah, because normally it'll be tearing because of the context of the story.
Yeah.
You know, a horrific tearing starts in your eyes, coming from your eyes. I don't know. Yeah, then it would be tearing. But
Okay.
yeah, you have to be like pretty quick at identifying the context as a
Yeah.
whole for certain words, right? For certain
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
So behind you, a horrific tearing noise,
Tearing noise, not tearing.
tearing.
Tearing noise.
Okay, tearing. A horrific tearing noise cuts through the air, followed by a wet, heavy thud. The priest lets out a final choking gasp.
Choking gasp.
Oh, choking gasp. Choking gasp. What does choking gasp means?
Uh, but a choking like it's being engasgando.
Okay.
Look, so behind you, a horrific tearing noise cuts through the air, followed by a wet, heavy thud.
Mm,
What happened? The priest lets out a final choking gasp.
okay.
Right, something
Your
like that.
your prophecy has just come true.
So he has just been stabbed.
Mm,
So is your past future self going to appear later when you leave? Gonna appear later in front of him, right? Because you find him dead, dying.
yeah.
Well, it's like a you know I'm seeing this story like a David Lynch
Yeah.
movie. You know, the surreal David Lynch. Yeah, very
You
good.
you scramble through the pitch black nave of the church, feeling your way through the heavy, oppressive darkness. Your bare feet guide you along the cold stone floor until you reach the back of the altar. There, just as the priest said, an iron grated hatch is set directly into the floor, with a flight of stone stairs plunging straight down into a gaping black maw. Maw?
Maw is mouth. So in this case, a hole, but maw, is usually like a mouth. So it's like the down a gaping black maw. So the hole, or the way down is like a mouth, an open mouth, right?
Okay. Let's just check if I understood everything. What does grated, iron grated hatch?
Great to like if it's garages, right? So where is it? So there, just as the priest said, an iron grated hatches is set directly into the floor. So it's like a gate on the floor away, to
Mm,
open. Now, my God, hatch.
okay.
So you could go down. Like in a lot of churches, right, have crypts down.
Yeah,
Especially old European style churches, right? Catholic churches,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
With a flight of stone stairs.
With a flight,
There's a
yeah,
stair.
flight of stone stairs, plunging straight down into a gaping maw.
Flight stone is the flight stairs.
Yeah,
It's up in
escadaria,
the
right?
wall.
Yeah, right. Yeah, flight of stairs, right? So there are stairs that are going down. So down, beyond the grating. If you open the grating, then going down the stairs,
But
right?
it's like a normal stair or
A flight.
just
I don't
the
know.
stair.
I think it just goes straight down. I guess stairs
Okay.
plunging straight down. Yeah, straight down.
Okay. It's
right?
not the stairs on the wall that we.
No, no, it's going down. Yeah, it's stairs
Okay,
from a trap door that go down, like on the ground.
cool.
Yeah, right. So it's
But
straight down, and it's like a mouth, right? A black mouth open. Like
mm,
if you go down, you'll be swallowed by a monster, right? It's like being swallowed by a monster,
okay.
right?
But as you slide the half brass key into the lock of the grate, a terrible scent hits you. The scent, it's okay.
Yeah,
The
scent, smell,
scent.
right? You can smell something.
A terrible scent hits you. It is an old incense or damp stone. It smells like copper,
Copper,
rust,
copper.
copper,
Yeah, it
copper.
smells like copper. Yeah.
It smells like copper, rust, and old stagnant water. From the darkness at the bottom of the crypt stairs, you hear a faint, wet splash. Something down there is wading through shallow water, moving slowly up the steps toward you.
So a lot of creepy shit all over the all.
You are trapped between the shadow dragging metal in the corridor behind you and the splashing footsteps rising from the crypt below.
Oh, great.
Right.
So what does what does 6 do now? Well, I don't know if we'll have time. I don't think we have time
Yeah,
for that, but let's ask for an image. Make an image
great.
of this. Do not make extra narration. Oop, oop, oop. Do not make extra narration. Let's see. Let's see images of the next episode.
The
Well, not next
story,
episode because it's of this what we've just.
uh, the story started confusing Master Labs, but the AI makes more confused, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We started. You started a confusing story, and the AI made it an even more confusing story.
Yeah,
Well, that's okay. Just see it like a fever dream. Yeah, no, I just see these things like a fever dream. You know, we have to, and it's up to you to try to really make the story interesting and a little more human and make a little more logic out of it, right?
yeah.
You
But I
know,
like this path that we are taking.
yeah, yeah. It's very it's interesting. But where's the? It's not making an image. I don't know. It's been kind of like this for some reason. The image making.
AI is done for today.
I guess so. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to anymore. Well, oh well. Well, next time, hopefully. Next time, hopefully. Well, man, have a great have a great rest of the week. Have a good holiday,
You too. Great
and
holiday, guys.
see you next time.
Great. Thank you.
See you
Thank you
next
very
time.
much.
Thank
See
you
you.
very
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye bye.